It's a real chicken.
It's for the kitchen.
Welcome to the farm.
It's a real chicken.
Go ahead.
That's hysterical.
Here we go. Yay!
Real chickens.
Look at
Yay.
There's the cushion. Look at this.
Oh, what's that baby girl's name?
Well, that's an interesting question because we kind of stopped naming them after our dogs ate like 4 of them.
The horror version.
Oh yeah, that's the horror show. Yeah,
Introduce everybody to my sister Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
Grandma Steven of Sandyfoot Farm.
That's right.
And why do we call it Sandyfoot? Because this is a riverbed here, and it's a lot of sand. It's gorgeous. We're in central California on the coast, and it's just gorgeous. And I'm so happy to be here visiting them. And anyway, what do you want to know about chickens?
Yeah, chickens. How many chickens do you guys have?
So
we have 5 chickens.
We have 5 chickens.
We've had more or less at times.
Take it away. Okay.
Well, we now have 5, and we started somewhere around like 9 or 8 or 9, and slowly over, like the last 4 or 5 years since we've been here, we've, some of them there's attrition, and it's not just everybody likes chicken.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. That's right.
So do you just use your chickens for eggs, or are they meat chickens?
No, we don't have meat birds, although it's something I've thought about doing many times. But I live with 2 people who don't eat any meat, hardly at all.
Oh.
So that kind of, it would just be me eating the chickens. So I haven't done that. But no, we have these girls just for eggs mostly.
So they have 5 girls, and I know, and I'm embarrassed to say this to Brianna, but I did not know that you didn't need a rooster to make eggs.
Well, they have more rights than we do.
They ovulate and they just make eggs.
Well, I only knew that because my neighbor across the street had chickens for years, and I had no idea because there was no rooster.
Right.
Yeah.
We never heard it.
Yeah, roosters are really, if you want to have your own chicks and raise your own chicks.
Yeah.
And they fertilize the egg, and chickens ovulate on a daily basis. Every day they lay an egg, and then sometimes they get broody, and like a mama, they sit on the egg and they think, well, this thing, I'm going to make it hatch, but sometimes they sit on there too long and they get kind of mad, and so you have to move them off there.
So how many eggs do you get with 5 chickens a day?
This is the Cochin.
She's furry feet.
She's got funny furry feet.
They're so cute.
Like daffy feet.
They're so cute.
And she's one of the first chickens we had here in California.
Let's see some more of the chickens over here. Okay, so here we go. Oh, look at these guys.
They're super chicken.
Aww.
Super chicken.
Oh, they're so pretty.
That's Super Chicken, and
that's Buff.
See, that one looks roostery.
Oh my God. Okay. What? Oh my God, they're flying.
Yeah, and don't be fooled. Chickens, when they say chickens can't fly, they can, but they just don't like to.
Yeah.
They're
some of them really heavy.
They're really heavy, but if they need to fly, they can. And usually they live in trees. Like in the wild. Yeah.
Okay, we're learning stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That I did not know.
Well, tell the story of Little Bitty. Tell the story of Little Bitty. Where's Little Bitty? Little Bitty, I think, is in the coop. Let's go see. Steven built this coop, by the way.
We call her Little Bitty.
Awesome.
That country song. Remember that country song? Little Bitty and Little Bitty town and a little bitty city.
But she's
there she is.
Phantom.
There she is. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Holy
chicken wrangler. Get the chicken wrangler.
Okay. Bitty, what are you doing? Bitty can get out, and they let him go free range when the dogs are penned up. But they have a big yard with like, I don't know, it looks like a half acre. But
so what do you feed them?
Just like steak and chicken. No, we just feed them regular. Here, I'll show you this.
I mean, do you give them scraps from your kitchen or no?
We do. Usually only like vegetable scraps,
Yeah.
But this is like an organic scratch and peck, like seeds and stuff. And this is more like a treat. They don't get enough nutrients from this. So you have to give them these little pellets that have more like protein and different stuff in them.
So wouldn't they scratch and eat worms and stuff like that?
Oh yeah,
they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do let them out of here to kind of, if you look, we let them kind of free range.
They have a really cool yard with a massive.
Someone's asking if you can feed them watermelon. I don't know why.
Oh wait, Heidi, when you feed them the green, doesn't that when the eggs turn green or
no?
Oh,
when you feed them more
greens and protein,
their eggs turn more orange.
Well, and they have to eat bugs too.
So what makes the eggs turn green?
You mean the shell?
Yeah.
The type of chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just learning. Like
I didn't know that.
Knew nothing.
Like why don't you look in the coop?
Okay, we'll look in the coop. Let's go look in the coop. Okay, let's see.
So, Steven, how many eggs a day do you get from?
Steven, can you get some eggs, or can you?
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's eggs.
Look at this.
Here's some
Look,
right here.
you guys.
Gorgeous.
Oh my God, there's a green one and like a brown one and something else. Oh, this is amazing. Look at fresh eggs every day, you guys.
Yeah.
How many do you get a day?
On an average, like with 5 chickens, like three or 4,
So this
wow, it takes that many chickens to get 3 or 4 eggs?
This morning, Heidi and I got some eggs and made a scramble. Steven made a scramble and it was so
yum.
delicious.
So tell me about how the eggs are different when they're fresh like that than when we get them from the store.
Well, most eggs you get from the store are probably like, it can be a month old.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
And
you can tell how fresh it is by how tight the white is and with the yolk.
Yeah.
So the size of the yolk, it should be really round, almost like a ball.
Yep.
Like a dome? Like a high dome?
Yeah, and the whites should be very close in. Not like, think about when you crack an egg and the whites that. With fresh eggs, the whites are actually really thick and they stay kind of close to the yolk.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and if you let them free range more, like we don't let them, I mean, they free range in here, but if you let them free range more out, like in the property out there, there's like bugs and all kinds of worms and stuff, and that's really what helps kind of make the yolks really orange,
really bright
other
orange.
Than like the greens too.
How many people have compared yolks? I've done that where people have given me eggs and I've cracked it right next to a store-bought egg, and the store-bought egg is usually pale yellow, and the fresh one is like bright orange yolk.
Yeah.
More nutrients, right?
That's what I would think. It's more nutrient dense.
And you can do a test with eggs too in the water. If the egg is a newer, like a more recent egg, it'll sink. Oh. And if it's like older egg, it'll float.
Wow,
so that's one way you can tell how old your eggs are that you buy in the store.
Okay. I knew there was water test, but I didn't know which way it was. Yeah.
And why do we buy organic eggs, Steven?
Well, my wife told me that that's what I need to do, so that's what I do.
Heidi, explain it. Explain it.
So we are what the animals we eat eat. So if you buy chicken, if you buy eggs or even chicken meat that is not organic and free range, you're essentially taking in whatever those animals eat. So it also has to do with the treatment, of course, of the animals as well. So a free range chicken, pasture raised chicken, is allowed to go out and graze in the grass. It's a much better way to treat other beings on the planet. And then also, when the chickens are allowed to free range, you actually get omega-3s in the eggs. You get a lot more minerals, a lot more B vitamins. If they're just taking in sort of conventional soy and corn feed that's not organic, not only are you not getting any of that complexity, but you're also getting animals that are taking in this feed that has pesticide and herbicide residue and all that on it. So it's really important, to think about, okay, I'm about to eat this animal product. What did this animal eat? Because that is then what gets transferred to us.
And Heidi is a doctor, so unlike Debriana and I, who dispel advice all the time, she
has a license to do it.
Right. So just, we get only the best here on Corona Kitchen.
That's right.
Okay.
And if you want to learn more about like plant-based diets and things like that, which can include eggs and things as well in some cases, Heidi has a channel on Instagram called Dr. Plants Rants, and that's my fault. I'm sorry I called it that.
I love it. I think it's really
that's
cute.
awesome.
But she has a lot of great posts on there, and she does talks and things. She's more focused on cancer, treating cancer. So,
so on a more practical note, when you have chickens, you have to deal with the chicken poop.
Yeah.
Well, the chicken poop is the best for the garden. Oh my gosh.
You turn around, you can see where we have our very unorganized compost pile over there, but that's we make our own compost. But right now I'm scraping it off of the bottom of my shoe.
Oh, love that. Okay.
Is,
so what is the size of that chicken coop?
Oh my God, she ran out. So see little bitty. So this chicken, sometimes what happens is, although I've never known it to happen ever before this, but this chicken, we call it
Bitty. Oh, look at Bitty. She just left.
She showed up here one day.
She was
like literally, I came out here and there was another chicken, and I was like, "Where did you come from?" And I went up and told Heidi, I'm like, "We have a new chicken. It just showed up at the new, the house."
Nobody was missing a chicken?
I don't know. I mean, we live in the country. I just figured she was walking by and she saw a nice place.
She's like, well, this coop looks good.
That's one lucky chicken.
Yeah.
This is a mansion. This chicken.
So tell us about the chicken coop mansion.
Steven,
how big is it?
How was it to build this thing, and was it hard? And it's big.
I mean, I wanted to build some. All the chicken coops you buy that you can get on the market are pretty small. And you always have to like bend over and like reach in there and be in there. And I just didn't want to, I just want to be able to open the door and just stand up in there and sweep it or scoop it out, or just makes things a lot easier. That's one thing. I mean, it's good if you're going to have 2 or 3, you don't ever want to have one chicken. You want to have like at least 2. They're flock animals, so you got to have at least more than one. And
if you live in the country, even more than that.
Yeah, that's right.
Because turns out dogs like chicken, mountain lions, raccoons.
Raccoons. Yep.
We had a mountain lion come in, and then
what?
So we, it's good to buy a little more.
Hedge your bet.
That's why I don't give them special names, like Love.
Okay. Yeah, don't get too attached.
Yeah. No.
We used to have Egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
Egg McMuffin.
And so where did you get your chickens? Because my neighbor got hers in the mail.
You can get them in the mail.
I do not recommend getting them in the mail because often when you get it in the mail, not all of the chickens are there, and then you end up with some dead chicks, and that's no fun. So I recommend going to your local feed store.
Yep. They always
and
have
that's what we do. There's a feed store down the street. They're very knowledgeable.
We have a feed store. You can get them here.
Yeah.
You know exactly what you're getting, and you look at them, and you can then talk to them if you have any questions about it. And then it's just better not to be shipping chicks.
Yeah. Oh, my cat is interested.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats like chickens.
And don't be
actually heard about chickens, and he wanted.
If you have like a little dog, don't be fooled. Thinking, our dog won't eat the chick. They will. They won't always, but
you just never know.
You just never know. Dogs. I mean, chickens are just food. for other animals and stuff.
Lately, it's been Cashew's very favorite thing to eat is chicken.
See, our neighbors have some golden retrievers, 3 of them that are like super sweet and bubbly.
Yeah.
They killed all 10 of the chickens
a couple times
and left them in a pile because they thought they were like squeaky toys,
like fun toys.
Oh my God!
It's turning out to be sort of a macabre.
Oh, like a horror movie.
This is American Horror Story chicken.
No.
They're Corona Kitchen horror style.
I had a very
It's like reality. You know what I mean? It's not the plastic thing you get in the store.
It's not what Debrianna has at the beginning of every show.
Don't kid yourself.
I did not do the rubber chicken tonight. You know, just in
Out of respect.
yes, deference to the real ones.
I totally weeped when my first chickens got eaten by the
Oh, I'm
dogs.
sure. It's terrible.
I was so sad. And I just learned, you just learn like when you're on the farm or you're, that's part of it.
Better fences too, like to know what you're getting into.
Yeah, you gotta.
Like, it's so cute.
Yeah.
A lot of people let their chickens go in the house and they hold them. And
yeah, my neighbors did. They had a favorite chicken who always came in and hung out in the house and one of those mini chickens. It was really
these
cute.
fences are 6 feet high, and the mountain lion jumped in here. And
oh my God!
Came at night, and the mountain, I could see it laying on the ground, and I ran back in. I got the dogs, and I heard some chicken out here, but it got it.
How did the mountain lion escape?
I heard it jump out, like I could hear it.
Oh,
it was that big. I heard it jump out.
This is because we mistakenly closed this door.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But that night,
we left it open.
Not closed it.
Oh, not a good idea.
No, reached in and grabbed it, brought it out, and then I came out in the morning. It was standing in the back, and it was
This is a scary Wes Anderson movie right here.
Yeah, serious.
Well, you don't want to like we don't want to. We don't want to
As
lull
she's
you
taking notes.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to think like, this. I mean, if you're living in the city or something, I mean, it can still happen. Like we had raccoons, and we had them in Seattle, and we had raccoons come in and drag them out. And
yeah, we've had them here. I've had friends who've had chickens here, and it's a bloodbath.
It can be. It can be.
Yeah. We're in a nice place right now. There's a nice balance. They really love. We usually have a lot of greens in the garden that we can throw in every day. And we let them out.
So are they fairly maintenance free, other than just like cleaning the feeding and cleaning?
Very much so. Like if
they
you
go to bed at night.
Oh, they put themselves to bed. If you didn't know that, like they have their own internal bedtime clock. So when the sun goes down, they're prey. So they know we better get inside and fast, or whatever.
Do they ever stop laying eggs? Like, do you have menopausal chickens?
When they get to a certain age, but ours, they don't lay when there's not consistent temperature.
Temperature's a huge thing. Yeah.
So like in the winter time, in the fall, it's definitely
more.
It can be months for some of the chickens. Some chickens are better at laying.
Do you have heaters? Do you put heaters in your coop?
We don't do that.
Yeah, that's the other thing I would say. If you get chickens, don't make them lay by putting a light in their coop, because it messes their whole natural cycle up. Some people do that because they want like conventional eggs. In the store, like they'll have thousands of chickens and they'll have lights on all night long, so they always think it's daytime and the same temperature, and like they're just laying like all the time.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that. It's just not healthy for the animal.
For the bird, yeah.
You want the animal to be as healthy as possible.
It's not humane.
Yeah, well, unlike us, we're just baby machines now in the United States.
Apparently.
I'm really glad the chickens have more rights than we do.
Oh my God.
At least somebody does. Anyway.
We're going to work on it, because you know what, people? We're going to vote. We're going to vote in November. And we are going to make sure that we have as much right as a chicken to decide.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Yep. Here are some groups you can join now who are doing excellent work. And you can help make phone calls. You can do postcard writing. You can do letter writing. We are galvanizing everyone we can so that we have as much right as a chicken.
It's August 1st today. That means August, September, October.
We have 100 days. 100 days,
we have to vote, and it's a crucial election.
Yes.
Well, I just want to thank these amazing relative chicken farmers here.
Yeah, chickens don't need to vote. Someone's asking, can chickens vote? No. Chickens can't vote, but they also don't need to.
Yeah, they don't need to.
We need to vote.
Well, I'm just thrilled that they shared their Sandyfoot farm.
Thank you guys so much.
And I'm gonna go find some chickens right now and see if I can.
Yeah, I'm excited that you got to be there. And
all right, thanks you guys. Here we go.
Thank you. I'm inspired. I wish I could have chickens. Maybe I will.
Chickens, look at them. They're so cute. Don't hurt me, chicken. Don't hurt me. Oh my god, they just won.
Oh, they're so cute.
They're so pretty. They're really lovely. They're lovely.
Thanks, you guys.
And they don't need a rooster, by the way.
Yeah, don't get a rooster. They're noisy.
No, we don't need roosters.